With me now is Dr. Mezgebe Berhe. He is an infectious disease physician with Baylor Scott & White. He is also the principal investigator with the Pfizer vaccine trial. So I'm excited to talk to you, Dr. Berhe, because you sort of have this insider perspective. Let's go back a little bit and talk about takeaways from the COVID-19 vaccine trials that you've been a part of. What were your takeaways from that?
Vaccines are the primary tools to combat viruses. That's generally the principle. It's the only way to interrupt transmission. It's the only way to prevent disease. And smallpox is a very good example. We do not have, or we do not live in a world where smallpox is still an issue. So finding something that can potentially interrupt transmission, that can potentially prevent severe disease, was a promise under which we were all excited and we were very happy to work on this vaccine.
Do you feel confident that the trials allowed you to have enough representation to confidently say that the vaccine would be effective on whoever would like to get it?
We did have problems recruiting minorities when we started the study, but as time went on, more and more people started joining the clinical trial. Almost 40% of participants actually belonged to a minority group.
Talk to us about what is inside that vaccine and the impact that it could potentially have on those who take it.
The platform that we've used is the messenger RNA vaccine. The concept is if I inject you with a code for a specific protein of the virus, your body will be able to produce all that protein and get vaccinated. So you're literally self-vaccinating, you're self-exposing to a protein that's so important and inducing a specific or adaptive immune response to that specific protein.
Okay, now let's talk about any side effects. What I've been reading thus far is individuals who said they had soreness, some people felt flu-like symptoms, fatigue. What can we expect in terms of side effects from the vaccine?
The most common side effects are swelling, redness, chills, and fever. They are very transient. They don't last longer than 72 hours. So relatively very safe. Is it going to be an annual vaccination? I don't know. Would I be surprised if it becomes an annual vaccination? I would not be surprised. A lot of respiratory infections that do not cause a lot of virus in the bloodstream may not induce long-term protection, such as the flu and other viruses. On the other hand, viruses that cause a lot of bloodstream infections, such as measles, smallpox, and so on, you will have a long-term and durable immune response. So it's really the strengths of how the body responds to these exposures may last long or may not last long.
Mm-hmm. It's approved by the FDA. What does that mean? What are they looking for? And what are they using as determining factors to say that this is approved?
The emergency use approval does not necessarily mean there is a full approval. Mm. It does not necessarily mean you're going to go to Walgreens or the groceries and get it around the corner. An emergency use approval is literally for emergency use. So there will be priorities as to who gets it, and that's actually in the works. I am very happy, and I'm very happy for all the people who participated in this clinical trial. Think about it, you have potentially a new platform with potentially a vaccine that might work. I congratulate everybody who really participated in this trial. It's just, this is good for humanity.